teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Quarterback adapting. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Connection to the right. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it on the outside. Hits the afterburner. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Snags it up the 30 and still running. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what?
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, this guy struggled the last time out. He knew he had to get back in the film, get back to the practice field, and work on some things. And I think he did some good work because he's already thrown for more yards in this first quarter than he did his last time out.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Kept it, and he's past the marker.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the... Offense in a split backfield. They'll start this drive with a pass. Turns it loose deep. Makes the grab. Gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. On the move, he fires. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to swing it into the heart of the field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's going to take off. Quarterback got it himself. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
The identity of this offense is their ability.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a little space. Smashes through the tackle. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is work.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Now improvising. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say...
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Now rolling to the left. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
There he goes. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will